Welcome to Mango Bay. Today's jungly story is me getting my ass whooped at a party, and we talk the Qatar controversy of having the World Cup at its location. It's wild. It's crazy.
That was some good sentencing right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried my best.
Just tune in, y'all. It's going to be good.
In
it's
tune.
Funny.
Good it's going to be. Ready yet? Sets.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay.
Mango.
Bay.
All right. Ready? We
We
in it?
gotta go. All right.
Mango fucking Bay.
Mango
What's
Bay.
going on?
What is up?
We in here.
One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We are two best boys who are in the mix.
Locked in.
Talking the South Asian stories, talking South Asian discourse.
South Asian.
Joking on it. He's a Hindu. I'm a Muslim. Together, we're Buddhist.
We're banging.
We're banging.
Yeah.
All right? This is more and more becoming a stop being so Hindu and Muslim podcast. Like,
Kind of, yeah.
You know, it's all good. It's all jokes. It's all vibes. Start off with Jungly Story.
It is all jokes, guys. Calm down.
Dude, we only do the stuff because it's good fodder for jokes. Like,
Yeah.
you understand that
That's
it's
the only reason.
It's all
It's
just jokes.
the only reason. Believe me, we're every bit as horrified and angry about the world as you outside of this. We're not really, but
All we're saying is get a passion and you'll stop thinking about this stuff.
truly look inward a little bit.
Of course.
Okay, stop being a little bitch.
Little bitch and looking
I don't know why, but every episode that's becoming my advice, I'm becoming more and more of a curmudgeonly, like kind of dad, where I'm like, hey, just stop being a little bitch. How about that?
He's reading this book called I Am That. Just named by the ultimate curmudgeon, probably. Just
Dude,
like-
this guy's the man.
I was reading some of it. It looks amazing.
We already know about.
It's written in like an interview form, and I'm loving reading his.
I've read that book 3 times.
It's juicy. It's very juicy with
Unbelievably
knowledge.
good. I highly recommend getting into the Advaita.
So today, Jungly Story, a little story from the week, as usual. That gets the juices flowing, something wild, right? Here's a Jungly Story. Dude.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was at a party, house party, and I was getting beaten up by a woman.
Oh, nice.
Literally.
Okay.
Dude, I literally,
It's like a BDSM thing.
bro, this is not fun. It's not a
Okay.
fun story. This is a story of me getting my ass whooped.
Okay. What's going on here?
JK. So, everyone's drunk. It's at a friend's birthday party, and we're just hanging out. And there's one girl, and you know when a girl's very, very drunk, but like kind of likes you or kind of like
Oh,
vibes you.
the wrestling starts and the fight and the
wrestling
punching.
vibe.
Yeah.
But this girl was like Latin.
Okay.
So the fighting was not like ha fun.
Yeah.
I was getting like pushed into like frame paintings. The paintings were falling. The party was stopping because this woman was literally like overpowering me.
Wow.
I could not, and I've gotten stronger, dude. Don't you fucking
You have.
worry.
This guy's strong now.
I've gotten
I
stronger.
saw him lift the chair he's sitting in right
I lifted
now.
a chair now.
Okay.
So don't insult me, dude. I saw him lift a chair.
We both did. Joe and I both took notes of the fact that you lifted that chair.
There's a stray breeze. He didn't move 1 inch.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking huge. So I was getting manhandled by this woman, and it was really hurting.
Yeah.
And I here's the thing is I like.
Did you know her before?
Yeah, I know her before, but I've never seen her this drunk. Like she's really.
Is she a comic?
She's comic. I'm very, very drunk. I can't give you a name, dude.
I gotta know.
I'll afterwards.
Is it?
No. You don't know her probably. But she's like a small little Colombian chick, and she's just getting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like holding her arms, and I'm at like a Gen Z euphoria party.
Yeah.
So like as I'm holding her arms, I could see like people being like, "What are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
What
Let
are
her beat you.
Well, let her beat you. Is this homophobic to hold her off? Like, what-
Destroy your own nuts.
They gave her like a dildo. They strapped it on
Yeah.
for her while she's fighting me. Peg him, bitch. Peg him, babe. Peg him, babe.
They held you down
They
while
held
she
me
forcibly
down.
pegged you.
Why peg me? Because straight man rape is just
Yeah.
spin the
It's a
bottle.
good time.
Yes,
It's a good time.
It's a fun time. So I am getting manhandled. I'm getting beat up, and I'm like really like I'm holding her. I'm holding her down. I'm like holding her like this, trying to like. And I'm still talking to everybody, having a good time. I'm getting a girl coming in with like 3 hair color girl, tricolor bitch.
Oh
The
shit!
tricolor bitches. I
Not just
call-
one, not just blue, not just. She's got the whole aquamarine.
She got
fucking,
fucking the Colombian
every
flag
layer
on
of the
her.
ocean. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And she's like, okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's like getting angry at me. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm telling you, this woman is beating me. I let her go. This woman is like, starts beating me again.
Yeah.
And then she starts laughing. I'm telling you, the double standard here is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting fully beaten, dude.
Yeah.
I want you to know this.
Yeah.
I'm not like ha-haing
Yeah.
this moment. I'm like
But
fully.
you do have an erection.
I am hard.
You're hard as hell.
As the day is long. You know? It's a mast, full mast.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pushed in the fridge. I'm getting pushed. At one point, she takes the ice tray, hits me with the ice tray. Ice is falling everywhere. It's actually ruining the party.
It sounds fucking like a bad party, dude. Why is nobody stopping this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting pushed. The paintings are falling. Shit's getting raw. She drags me across the wall. I look back. There's like hair on the wall. It's brutal. It's brutal. And all the while, she's just having a good time. And what I wanted to give you this story because I was like, male abuse is never talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like this idea of like me fighting for my life.
Well, technically today, November 19th, is International Men's Day, y'all. Time to highlight one of the major issues happening.
And I think it should be a day where a man can beat a woman once.
Just
Just get it out. There's a Patrice bit, by the way. That one day where
beat?
What?
Beat or shake?
Not beat. I think it was like literally like one day where men can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Just kill the bitch. You know, that's fine. It's like a purge. It's like a purge you can do.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, dude. It was just literally like the idea of like Latin power. It's like, haha, yeah. Then you're at the other end of it. They are strong. I don't know if you ever had a Latinx. Like that's like really like
Latinx.
Latinx. They are really about it.
Well, they have a lot. They generate a lot of power from the ground because they're so thick.
You think it's like a leg strength thing?
Yeah.
It's gotta be
and
it.
just like they're very grounded into the earth. So
That's gotta be
They're
it,
getting
dude.
the full power of the earth into
That's
each one
all
of those
hip.
punches. Yeah.
Wow.
They're 1-inch punching you all day.
Dude, from the Oaxaca mainland.
Yeah.
Dude, it was, she's like, what, 5'2"?
What was the reason? Like, what was the initial impetus?
You wanna know the
of
reason?
this? Yeah. Not to victim blame. Not to
mango-
what was
it's a-
he wearing.
It's a mango bear reason, actually. I can't believe I forgot this part.
Okay.
I cannot believe I forgot this part.
Okay.
So my guy Mo was like joking. We were hanging out. He's like, dude, when you give me a mango bear? And I'm like, bro, it's like the most brown thing ever now. Like we're going so brown now. It makes no sense. And he's like, no. Oh, really? He's like, we're joking. We're having a good time. Then I'm like, send me a video of you doing bhangra. We'll talk about it. It was just like, jokey jokes, right? And then he comes up. She's like, why can he not get on Mango Bay?
I need to know who this is.
I will tell you after the show. And she's like, well, you do chocolate Sundays in LA and you can't do, that's a black show. And he can't do mango Saturdays. And I'm like, and Mo's like, it's a pretty good point. And I'm like, okay, you just unlocked the fucking Valkyrie. Okay. Because when a white woman gets the black cosign,
oh God.
it's like giving her Spartan rage. L3 and R3 has been pushed.
L3, R3 has been pushed.
Black acceptance.
It's like their favorite. That's why there's a whole genre of movies where it's just Idris Elba starring across from some dumb white bitch. I swear to God, it's becoming a whole
Jessica
genre.
Chastain and Molly's Game.
Okay.
He was the lawyer.
Right. Okay. Invisible Man with Elizabeth Moss
with
and
Elizabeth
with
Moss.
that dude, that hot black dude. He's like, he's my best friend. He's a jacked detective, and I'm like a member of his family.
Dude, it's insane. They gave me the black card. It's a physical
Yeah,
cexactly.
exactly.
Dude,
It's the Black Amex.
the black Amex,
That's
dude.
it is like a genre of thing.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba is the most fetishized one of them.
Oh, definitely.
So they want him to be in all the movies.
Definitely.
The one we want to fuck is the one who's saying we're cool.
Yeah. I know.
Pretty disgusting, dude.
I know.
Go watch Blindside. Sandra Bullock helping that black kid.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hillary Swank in the I'm a fun white teacher one. Where she walks in, fuck off, teacher. And she's like, fuck off. Would a teacher who should fuck off know this? Does the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, she starts with nay.
Turn your books to page 35. Insane. Hillary Swank. Her name is a white word for fun. All right?
Swanky.
Swanky. So once Mo was like, yeah, I see that. I mean, dude, she put on the brass knuckles and it was fucking on. And as I left the
Then she just started hitting you?
started hitting me.
No, she did not.
Dude, she even did like the Muay Thai, like elbow hit. You know the elbow. You know what is that? Not the
Elbows are
the
big.
MMA elbow thing.
Oh, the hammer punching.
Hammer punch?
Hammer fisting.
She like was skilled, and I was holding her. I mean, I was. It was like 30 minutes of just holding her off, beating and beat, holding her off, getting beat. Then I left, and when I left, she started punching me in the head. I was just like constantly getting.
So
beat.
you think what? This chingona? You think she wanted to bang?
Perhaps
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Was she cute?
she's cute.
Who is it? Just say the fucking name.
looking
Type
at
it down on your notes app and slide it over to me.
Okay, I'm looking at you, Isa. Okay, you don't know her. You don't know what I'm saying. She was like talking about. I was like, "You're a racist white girl," and she's like, "What? I'm literally Argentinian." I'm like,
I'm Argentinian.
"Okay."
Argentina. My dad was a Nazi war criminal who fled to Argentina. Okay, fine.
Why do you think the Germans went there? Because they're all white too, by the way.
They're all like they all have Italian names in Argentina.
Oh yeah,
they'll have like Italian last names and like
Dude, it's so
and
true.
like German first names.
and they're like, "What? What?"
yeah, like I'm Hans Fabrizio.
So true. That's so true. And they'll fight you over biscuits. It's a weird culture. Argentina, I don't like it.
Argentines.
Also, like, it's like, oh, Colombia's so beautiful. You go to look at a video of Bogota. It's like the cloudiest London-looking ass place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bogota sucks.
What?
Yeah, Medellin is the place where it's
Medellin
beautiful.
is the place, huh?
Medellin.
Medellin. Medellin.
Medellin. So anyway, Latin lovers, I see you. I see you. What's up?
I'm obsessed with who this person is. I really.
She started beating me, dude. This woman should be.
So how did you finally? Did you beat her up then? Did you finally end it? How
Yeah,
did you end
dude,
it?
I
Did you
whooped
smack
her
the bitch?
ass. I have to. You know me. You know how I do. Bitch, gotta get smacked sometimes. No, I didn't. I don't know. I just held her off like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I kept being like, "Stop!" Ah! I did that like a little bitch. I did this move.
Yeah. That's what you have to do when a girl's hitting you always, because it's like, you know,
Anything besides that is assault.
is assault. Exactly.
You have to look like a total bitch. Yeah. You have to look like a literal graphic designer, or else you're a rapist. You choose a path: graphic designer or rapist.
Yeah.
You choose a path. And she chose violence, and to this day, I think she wanted to bang, but we'll see.
She probably did. That's what it is. I've
lot.
definitely encountered women who were like fighting, punching. It's just like a way of getting physical.
What is that? It's like a way of like
It's
sex and violence is the same thing.
engaging physicality, you know.
Right. They want
the
to
aggression.
some sort of like power energy of like I want to have you.
Yeah.
We're animals, dude. We are animals.
It's fully bestial.
As Nigra Sata Maharaj says, girls be fucking.
Girls be crazy.
Girl be crazy.
Bitches be crazy.
All right, you want to keep moving?
Let's keep it moving.
All right, so today's big story.
Oh yeah, this is fun and juicy.
Okay. Y'all know about Qatar?
Qatar.
First of all, growing up, I hated Qatar because they didn't have a U.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck off.
Qatar.
You think you're not quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're named after knife.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what your fucking country
You're a knife.
means.
Qatar. Nice, dude. Stab yourself. So basically, the World Cup's starting tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah.
And is held in Qatar. This place that can barely hold one stadium now has 10.
Now has 10 stadiums.
Stadiums. Okay. And the lead up to all this was a crazy saga. And I'll be honest, I'm not a soccer fan.
Neither am I.
You know?
Neither am I.
I think it's insane. I think Qatar has anti-gay laws. Why would you bring in the gayest sport in history?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, coming from the gayest continent, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's going to be a huge influx.
100%.
And they're like, hey, now that you guys are here, by the way, we're not allowing being gay or alcohol.
So wait.
You know, your two favorite things.
Put a pin on it. What happened is basically FIFA, through a lot of shady dealings, allowed Qatar to be the host of the World Cup, FIFA World Cup.
They basically bribed literally every single person
Because Qatar,
with millions of
if you don't know
dollars.
this, it has more money than God.
Yeah.
Right? These motherfuckers were like a backwoods Bedouin tribe.
Yeah.
Found one oil field,
They
biggest
thought it was
oil
a
field.
gas field. Yeah.
Biggest gas field in the world. And hello nurse.
Insane.
Dude, it's crazy. So what happened is, this is the saga, right? So this guy named Platini or something like that, who was the president of FIFA, vice president, he was like, FIFA are never going to get Qatar in the
Except he
World
was
Cup."
French, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
FIFA are never going to get a Qatar. And
FIFA is never going to let Qatar away with it.
the day we bring Qatar,
Oh, wait, who drops that bag of $10 million? You know, maybe Qatar is not so bad.
before it was like, the day we bring Qatar into World Cup is the day we have an age of consent. Pigs will fly. So they had a meeting where it's like the guy was like going to meet like some prime minister. They put him in a different room or something. He was late.
I know.
And it was two Qatari guys just hanging out. Just hanging out. With a bone saw on the table.
Yeah.
Bone saw and tea. Bone saw and tea. You know? Netflix and chill, bone saw and chill.
Jerking off, you know, wiping their jizz with $2 million with $100 bills.
Sepp Blatter just guzzling,
Yeah.
you know? So this guy who was like against fucking Qatar ever being in the World Cup came out of that meeting like, maybe
It would be racist if we did not let Qatar host the World Cup in
So in true French fashion, they got butt fucked heavily.
Yeah.
And now it's going to start, and basically
And now it's possibly the downfall of soccer as we know it.
100%.
Or for football.
Because it's so crazy. And you know what? I say fuck Europeans a lot. I hate Europeans. Good. They did fuck them over a little bit. So Qatar got the securing. Immediately bought two of the biggest players alive.
Yes.
They bought Neymar. They bought Mbappe, right?
Yep.
Dude, they bought Neymar for $222 million. Like,
Yeah.
what?
It's insane.
Whoa!
Insane.
So now Barcelona, this thing that was a European jewel, died because they tried to match Qatari money. Honey,
They just bankrupted the entire country.
Honey. They tried to match with Muslim oil money.
Oil money.
They got destroyed.
Dirty Arab money, as Busta Rhymes would say, not
Dirty
us.
oil money. Or Scream. He doesn't say anything, that guy. So, and after they went there, they lost Messi. They lost their best player in the world. And he went to the Qatari-owned team.
Okay.
So the Qatar owns the French team.
Right.
They bought all the players. And now this team got everybody.
Yeah. The Qataris now own the World Cup is in Qatar, which is a place nobody should ever want to go to.
Ever.
Right? It's like, why are they trying to act normal? Like, come on, guys, we're also a cool country, eh? Come on in. No gays, though. None of that gay shit.
No
huh?
gays. Then they're like, gays can come. No problem. You
Yeah.
know what's going to happen? You're going to go to the World Cup and go to a match if you're gay. There's going to be like a Looney Tunes style porta potty, like gays bathroom.
Yeah.
Enjoy bathroom. You open it,
Yeah,
you walk
it's a
through,
hole.
It's a hole. And you're going to fall to your death.
That's because they're doing, Qatar's doing to all of Europe what they've been doing to South Asian migrant workers for years. It's like, yeah, guys, come on over. It's going to be great. You have a
fine.
job, a dignity, whatever you want. Give me your passport. Goodbye, bitch.
Bye. See you later.
Yes.
Bye. Nepalis, Bengalis, can we not?
Indians, Pakistanis.
Pakistanis.
All South Asians get sucked into the Gulf.
Dude, the Gulf is a bitch.
It is a bitch, dude.
It's an absolute bitch.
It's like North Korea with money. This is what I've always said about the Gulf countries, dude.
It's amazing.
It's just North Korea with money. And so they did to Europe what they've been doing to all these other countries. Hey,
Yeah.
give me your passport real quick. Thank you. Bye. You're
See you
never
later.
leaving. No,
If
you
you-
can't have gay sex or beer.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's worse, gay sex or beer to them? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's all gay sex to me. God damn it. You know, I told you this before. It's gonna be a bunch of Germans
Yep.
killed on a field. Okay, but I only sucked one dick in my life. Dude, there's gonna be ISIS back on track.
I remember because I read the article that you're talking about in the New York Times. It was about how Qatar ended up getting it.
Yeah.
It was really funny because they had like a PR consultants
Yeah.
who were like trained to be like, no, we welcome all kinds of people, including gays. But then they would immediately forget. Like the Crown Prince is like, no, why would we allow a gay? It's a mental disease.
Mental disease. Because even that PR guy would be like, no, it's all good if you're gay.
Yeah,
It's fine. They've literally
tops only.
Tops only. I don't think Muslim dudes from that country realize how straight being a top is. Like
They're
being a top
subjugating a man.
is the straightest thing on earth. You are.
No, they do. They do realize it. I think
they do it.
I mean, they're into it. It's just
Hello. You go into Bahrain, it just smells like dildos and gay. Like immediately, you just like it smells like.
It smells like backwind.
Smells like
Gay with that
backwind.
backwind.
Smells like icy hot and backwind. The moment you go into Bahrain, it's just you at the border. Just can't wait to get to a bar. They just fucking bang on the desert. You know. And here's the Qatar. I don't like the country. Y'all are fucking full of fucking.
But listen, we know a comic friend of ours, Bassam,
Yeah.
worked for the Qatar government for like a couple of years. People will be knowing at least one or two people who just for money have worked for Qatar somehow for like 2 years.
Dude.
I remember my ex-girlfriend's brother lived in Qatar for
Yeah.
like 3 years as an investment banker. And then after that, his life has just been kind of fine. He left and then he just never had to really work again. Now he makes olive oil for a living,
Dude,
you know?
dude, it's all oil, baby.
So it's like a true pact with the devil. It's like go work for Qatar for 2 years, and then the rest of your life is easy.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Because you do basically like the money you're giving to Qatar, like they're funding executions of gay people, beheadings of people. Yeah. You know, Saudi and Qatar, you know, they're locked the fuck in, right?
Yeah. Saudi, Qatar, and dude, you know who they are like?
What's that?
They're like the Harkonnen from Dune.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
They're like because they're all
Whoa.
fat. They're all like obsessed with fast food
Yes.
too, like KFC and McDonald's. So they get like insanely fucking
they
fat.
love the culture that they're stealing from. They
Yeah.
love
They love
they're
McDonald's. They
vultures.
love the
Yeah.
fast food, and then they just invite like poor migrants in and basically eat them too. You know?
Yeah. This has been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of like you know, Europeans, you know, women going like, but what about human rights? And they almost didn't have to stop laughing. The word human rights is like a joke,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
knock,
it's
knock. Who's
insane.
there? Human
Yes,
rights.
it's my human right to take whatever I want.
Yeah.
Human rights.
Yes, they take a human left and a
Yeah.
human right and a human left and then in a cage. Love it. Migrant workers have been exploited for years. This is not a new thing.
No. Like, I think like 10, 12, 15,000 people died making these shitty stadiums in Qatar.
Bro, that is like Egypt numbers
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
pyramid days.
Exactly.
Like, how do you die in 2022 from working? Like, bro, like, what? There's no game room. There's no break room. It's just dudes like pulling slabs of
Exactly.
blocks, like in the
And then
image.
just falling off like bugs and then just getting replaced again.
What?
You know?
It's insane. They all are dying, and then you ask them about this. They're like, "What?
Yeah, what did you say? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you between the stack of Benjis in front between us now. Eh?
Oh, that's crazy.
Don't worry about it. Where did that come from?
Stop talking. Stop talking.
This is the only reason why we need to get off fossil fuel. Not the only, climate change, etc. But the biggest reason is so we can just defund these fuckers once and for
That's
all.
all they have.
It's all they have.
Really all they
They have
have.
like nothing else to contribute to human society at all. They're the worst human beings.
At least they used to give pearls to people. That's
Apparently, they were pearl divers.
Pearl divers.
I
That was
also
a
read
good
this
time.
in the article.
Couple of pearls, right? They work for their money. Some good divers. Yeah. Now they're diving into your pockets, dude.
I mean, they're literally like a bunch of Oklahoma fatzos, just with like Beverly Hillbillies,
But-
because they'd be eating all that fucking shitty fast food.
Imagine if you gave Oklahoma, it's like Dukes of Hazzard. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard is a family, backwoods. They
Yep.
struck gold.
Yep.
They struck oil. And they became ghetto fabulous. Fucking crazy rich
they
people.
became big time ghetto fabulous.
Big time ghetto fab. And with the scale of this is blowing my mind, right? So like, you know, they had nothing before the right? It's interesting how like the money was all there, but they didn't use it to subjugate. But the moment they had a little bit of power, like World Cup, they immediately started mobilizing.
Yes,
The money.
100%.
Right? The moment the moment that fucking Platini guy walked out of that tea party, you know, bone sawless, the other was like, okay, you, da-da-da-da-da-da. Immediately took Neymar. FIFA is like, and here's the thing, FIFA is a really white, old school, like European fucking like organization.
It is, yeah.
And I'm glad to see it being kind of
I mean, it's kind
fucked
of,
up.
it is funny in a way,
Right.
right? You just don't want to see it falling at the hands of Qatar. You know what I mean?
It's just different rich people won.
Yeah,
over
exactly.
other.
That's the thing. That's why it's not very easy to celebrate. It's like the Rishi Sunak thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
We
yeah.
talk, hey, yeah, Rishi, that's great. There's an Indian, but he's just a rich prick. You
Those
know?
people were too happy. Those little juggernaut people.
Yeah.
It's so amazing that you think it's gonna change. Like,
But Qatar is like, we all know these people who are just super rich but shitty people.
Right.
And we end up having to go over to their house just because they have a bunch of stuff.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
that one kid who was trash but had PlayStation before it even came out.
Exactly, before it even came out.
How the fuck
While,
did you-
while everyone else is playing N64.
We're
They
playing
have a
Commodore.
PS3.
We're playing Atari.
Yeah.
61 or some shit. And he's like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to?
He's like, let's play Qatari.
Dude, oh, dude. Every time we go to their house, there's like a random Qatari guy just hanging out there. It's just a weird thing of like FIFA, this impregnable organization.
Yeah.
These guys have been corrupt since the 50s.
Yep.
One by one, got destroyed by
Dude,
Qatar.
every single person who voted to allow Qatar in, every single one got brought up on corruption charges unrelated to this. Every single one. It is very funny. It is very funny.
And then they were like, you know, is Qatar hate gay people? And the one prince, the son of the leader of Qatar, was like, doesn't everybody hate gay people? Don't we? Isn't it illegal everywhere? Right?
You know what these countries all remind me of? They remind me of like the Joseph Frankel. You know, the guy who kept the kids, the daughters in his basement. That's like the vibe there. They just have that much money.
Yeah.
But they don't really let tourism in, right?
Sure.
Aside from this kind of thing now, right? Because they're trying to like normalize themselves as humans, even though they're not. But they don't let anybody in the country. It's like impossible to get like a tourist visa to like Saudi, you know? And also because there's nothing to do there. Because they don't want anybody to see the fucking
horrific
nightmare. These are the richest people on fucking earth, and they have the most insane income
when
inequality.
it's time to say their GDP, they're like $5.
Yeah.
That's all I have. Just a $5.
It's totally insane. The most evil people.
Dude, I went to the World's Fair when I was in Dubai doing comedy. And
More like the world's unfair.
boom. And then Bonesaw. And Bonesaw. I'm walking by all the countries, right? It's a sad state of affairs from these countries. Like you see, like you go past Lesotho, it's the coolness of their booths is related to their GDP, right? So I'm walking past Lesotho, I'm like, one dying woman is there with a brochure.
It's like an Orange Julius or something.
I'm walking by like Burkina Faso. There's just like a vial of AIDS there, cracked. That's the whole diorama. Then I walk past Saudi. It's
a
like
room.
a robotic. It's
Yeah.
like this. You know that? Have you ever played Half-Life? Old school game with this Big Brother. It was a big, massive cube that spanned the entire circus. White people going, ooh,
It's deranged, dude. It's a deranged place.
crazy.
Gulf countries.
Just and you know, I went to the Saudi exhibit, right? I'm like, let me see what's going on here. I walk in. They immediately give me a pickaxe. Like, go.
Get to work.
I
stole your
to a Saudi,
passport.
I have a migrant worker, resting migrant worker face. Like we both look like fucking migrant workers.
Definitely.
There's a fun little museum. Like this is where we make them work, and this is the commissary where they buy things on a 80% tax. And it was a bunch of like abaya people like on screens going like, how we're going to make us carbon neutral.
Right, yeah,
we're going to kill all the migrant workers.
Yeah.
Less people, less carbon.
Dude. Apparently, World Cup happens how many years? Every 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Yeah. I think apparently next World Cup is happening in Mordor. I don't know if you heard this. It is happening in Mordor. Get your tickets now, guys.
You mean Pyongyang?
Pyongyang.
Dude, you know Kim Jong-il's on it right now. You know.
The problem is they don't have the resources. They don't have the natural gas or the oil or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know?
They just made it. You know what? If they didn't have 2 nuclear missiles, no one would give a fuck about them.
No one would.
But they just have some missiles, and that's kind of smart, to be honest.
I know.
Like, you think America
that's good.
I mean, it's working.
It works, gives it that they have respect.
Dude, I mean, you know the nuclear codes are like tattooed to Rodman's leg somewhere in his thigh. You have to pants.
On his inner thigh.
We have to pants Rodman to get to the codes. It's right there. It's right in the thigh, bro. But yeah, I mean, dude, you've known this for a long time. You've been harping on this shit for forever.
Yeah.
When I met you, you're like, listen, the Arab countries are.
I have
crazy.
not Arab countries, but Gulf Arab.
Gulf
countries.
Arab, exactly.
Yeah. I love like the Levantine.
Oh, for sure. They're the best
Syrians,
food and best
Lebanese,
vibes. Right.
all that. Israelis. Just kidding.
Really, it's the Arab is outward gay and inward gay. Right. Levantine's like, we're all gay. It's all gay.
Yeah, they're all
and then
gay.
we love French, the language of the gays. And then,
It really is.
Qatar is like, nobody's gay.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking gay. Then why do you smell like?
It's a mental disease, man. Why would we let gays? No.
How funny is this? That this country that obviously hates gay people kills migrant workers. They get asked this. They're like, no to both. And it worked because they have so much money. Capitalism in its most dark end stage form.
Definitely. I mean, it's hilarious. All the storied institutions of the West are now crumbling at the feet of capital.
And we read for the ruins of empire, all these white people going into Egypt and British people like, hey, let's trade in it,
Yeah.
and and they're just getting fucked over.
I know.
Look at this little kind of like revenge of like now these Gulf Arabs. Let's trade in it, and just fucking over whites.
God, it's like I would rather have the whites win than the Gulf Arabs, though. I'm gonna be real.
I don't even know. I think, let's like.
Because
what?
they are straight up like Beverly Hillbilly vibes. You know what I mean? They're like redneck vibes.
Beverly Doonbilly.
Like
This
they
is
are,
what
they are.
Beverly Doonbillies.
Doonbilly. You know what I mean? They've got the guns. They be popping off caps when they're happy, then scarfing down some McDonald's, and then like banging their daughters in a dungeon somewhere. Like it's exactly.
It is.
It's total redneck vibes.
It's the emirs of Hazard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The emirs of Hazard. The sultans of Hazard.
Sultans of Hazard, dude. It's insane. And they have this sort of inflated sense of self-importance too. Like when like one of them dies, even prayer stops. Like Maghrib is delayed.
Yeah.
Because the main guy from UAE died or whatever. You know?
Who?
The leader of
The, like,
UAE
Sultan
died
or whatever?
Yeah, recently died. They stopped the whole game. Everything stopped.
Oh wow.
Everything stopped. They stopped the whole thing. They stopped Islam for a little bit. Oh no, Ibn died. Ibn. It's insane. I don't know. I do my here's the interesting thing is like every Bengali that I know, rabid about soccer. So the sad truth is that a lot of these migrant workers probably didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they knew, they're like,
Really?
I'm gonna work on a World Cup.
Oh my God, that's so sad.
Bengalis
You think I didn't know Bengalis love football.
Love football.
Really?
Love.
Do they have does Bangladesh have a good team?
Not really, but we adopt Brazil.
Dude, did you hear about that?
What?
How in the World Cup they had to like use migrant workers.
What?
You didn't read the story as
What?
well?
What?
It's
What?
incredible because like they didn't have fans of Brazil in Qatar or whatever, so they just got like Indians and Bangladeshi migrant workers to pretend that they were Brazil fans. But how are they celebrating Brazil? By doing like bhangra and shit in the streets. You didn't hear about this? How did I forget about this? How did I forget this story?
Not teach a Bengali man capoeira.
Oh my God, please look it up.
Hold
Indian
on,
Brazil
hold on.
fans. Indian Brazil fans.
When was this?
This is like last week, dude. This is like last week.
Brazil fans. Hold on.
Brazil, Indian,
Yeah. World Cup organizers defend fans accused of being fake. The Indian fans have been outraged by the accusations. Dude, oh my God. That's hilarious. Because here's the thing. The Indians actually love South American football.
Do they?
Yes. And so these white people were like, really? It's fake.
This is incredible.
And the Indian fans, rightly so, are like, what, you fucking kidding me? That's insane. Because white people can't even imagine.
I know. I mean, maybe they're not fake fans.
They're
Local
probably
fans
fake.
donning
They're probably
matching
fake
England,
fans.
Argentina, and Brazil team gear.
It is purely fake news. I would like to say loud and clear. None of us have been paid in any way.
We're diehard England fans.
Okay, no, I think you're right. I think you're right.
My favorite player was David Beckham, but now it's... I mean, this is all very scripted sounding. Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Who?
Okay.
I mean, why? How? I don't know. I mean, come
Indians are the worst secret agents in history.
on. Yeah, they're not the best.
We're too passionate, dude. We're too passionate. I love Brazil.
Oh my God.
Ding,
Brazil.
ding, 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 ding. They're adding. What would an Indian fob just do to be Brazilian? Hola,
Hola.
I'm Indian. Hola. Hola. But they'd make it sound more Indian. Hola. Hola.
But then they're going to transpose all the like South Asian beefs. They're going to be like, wow, Brazil, Mordabad, death to Brazil. And then it's just going to pop off in that way too. There's going to be communal violence over South American soccer.
What's going to happen is a fake Brazil fan is going to be like, he's going to be a Muslim. He's going to be fed like carnitas. And he's going to start stabbing him. And then it'd be revealed that he wasn't Brazilian. That's crazy, bro. Now, here's the thing. Bangladeshis love Brazil. That's insane.
What is the origin to that? Fake news that you're dropping on me right now.
Dude, Bengalis love football. We ended up loving like a Pele and Maradona. So there's two big factions in Bangladesh. One for Argentina.
Okay, but where did this start?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you, bro. I can tell you that the Bangladesh has the most Argentinian fans in the world.
Okay, and are they all being paid by Qatar?
Fucking baby. Dude.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you this was true.
I don't
true.
understand this.
Argentina is the most loved team by Bengalis.
Okay, and you know
Brazil.
the Phoenix Suns' biggest fans are in fucking Noida, outside of New Delhi. I don't know if you knew that either.
It's because they see the sun more than anybody.
They're huge.
Who a bigger fan of the Suns than someone who's getting roasted alive for most of the year?
This is made up, dude. This is fake
For real, dude, I'm
news.
telling you.
Oh God. Kind of want to skip improv class. Sorry, I just having to I have to take an improv class, guys. It's part
Oh
of my
shit!
training.
Listen, any last words on the beautiful and awesome
Country of
Qatar?
Qatar. Good.
Qatar is short for Qatar good.
Qatar good.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? Is like I'm waiting for the Larry the Cable Guy of Qatar. You know what I'm saying? Larry the what is cable? Larry,
Qatar?
Larry the antenna man. What the fuck?
They've got fiber optic cable in
yeah,
Qatar,
yeah.
dude. They have everything there. They're like light years ahead of us because they have all that
Lamim,
money.
the fiber optic guy, doesn't really sound as fun.
Lamim.
Lamim, the fiber optic guy.
Just go with Ahmed.
Ahmed,
That's like a good
Ahmed.
go-to. Ahmed, the cable guy.
You know you're a emir when.
You ever take a poop lasagna? You know what I mean? Poop lasagna. It's when you have to poop and then you wipe, and then you realize you have to poop and then you wipe again. And then you realize you have to poop and then you wipe again, and then look at it. It's like a poop lasagna.
Is that an original bit?
That's a Larry the Cable Guy bit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I was like, can I take that?
That's really good. 'Cause it's a food. It's so good, actually. And the toppers, he just keeps doing
Yeah.
it. Laughs never stop. It's
Pretty good. A hot bucket is the Arab Jim Gaffigan.
You ever see those commercials? It was like dubbed Arabic over like white ass commercials, you know?
Pringles.
It's like for Bridgestone or something, some like hedge fund company. It's like, no, it kind of makes sense that the Arabic is dubbing over these white.
I don't know what's
company.
up, dude. When I was at the Jeddah airport a few years ago, it was just there was like the whole duty free section was just like 9,000 flavors of Pringles.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Dude, these guys love America. They want to take it all over.
Kind of, but just without the actual fun. They just want like the diabetes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like a weird fetish that they have. It's like, no, we don't want all the fun pussy and the drugs and the drinking. Like, no, we want the Pringles. Just the trans
I
fats.
guess the idea of being fat is a status too in these countries, right?
Still, that's some primitive shit.
I guess.
That's some primitive ass shit.
In Tunisia, you have to be a fat bitch to get married.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Tunisia, for rich women, they take them to the desert in a tent, feed them milk.
I thought that was only in West Africa.
No, this is Tunisia shit. Yeah.
Fattening huts. I know about this. They take your girl, fat them
Fat them up, and this hot girl becomes a fucking fatty. Okay, we almost made it out of Mango Bay. We were this close to being on the right side of
They
history.
have T-shirts there that say "Yes, fatties."
That's what Lizzo does to all her backup dancers.
Makes them all fat.
Does she have backup dancers?
She's got fatty backup dancers.
That's insane.
She has back fat dancers. I don't know if they're backup dancers. Okay, all right.
You gotta go to the Lizzo's fattening tent before you
Lizzo's fattening.
Oh my god, disgusting. That's disgusting.
you gotta drink cream from her tits.
Cream from her tits. It's her giving you her milk.
Exactly. She feeds you from her tits, from all 8 of her
Oh
titties.
my god, Cthulhu style. Just,
You suckle from one of Lizzo's 8 tits.
I mean, Lizzo sounds like a fake name too. It sounds like a mystical
It
god's
sounds
name.
like-
The Lizzo.
It sounds like a demoness. Lizzo.
Lizzo.
And she's playing the flute masterfully while 8 to 16 of her acolytes are suckling from her tits. From her 16 titties.
Oh my god, it's disgusting. I'm hard.
That was an insane way to end this episode.
That had no relation to anything.
True nightmare. True nightmare. That's what's happening in Qatar, guys.
And bring it back.
They're huge Lizzo
Bring
fans.
it back. Bring it back. Lizzo is Qatar.
Yeah.
And us just sucking from the tit. Dude.
Yeah, we love Lizzo.
Oh yeah, for
I actually
sure.
do love Lizzo. I think
great.
she's kind of great. She's an
awesome.
amazing musician.
I love her, dude.
Yeah.
I think her and Adele should do a tour. Sponsored by
It'll
McDonald's.
be called exactly. It'll be called the To the Living Room Tour. They walk 10 feet.
Okay. Okay. All right.
This is fucked up.
The concert capacity of this venue is 8,000 people.
Yeah.
Lizzo walks in. The concert capacity now is 7,000 people. This is
All right, this is great. Love Lizzo. Love
not
you
not
guys.
Lizzo. More like Komodo dragons. though.
Komodo dragons are pretty fit.
Drago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a fat lizard. It's Komodo dragon, right?
I think it's just Lizzo. That's like she has it all set up for you already.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Whew. This has been Mango Bay. This has been Mango Bay. Listen, it's all love. It's all love. And good shit.
We don't the Beyonce's got the Bayhive, Lizzo's got the Lizzo Stampede. Okay. We were about to incur the wrath of Lizzo Stampede.
Beyonce has the beehive. Lizzo has the Dia-Bee-hive.
Dia-Bee-hive. Mango Bay, thank you.
Come again. End this quick.
Right now.
Your mango bay.